doing well this Friday morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Time is never fluid. Time is not even real. Okay. Time is man-made. Um, I want to talk about I just got a phone call, and this is person I do a read on. This is a regular. So what I mean by regular is a regular client of mine that I do reads on. I say uh maybe every 2 months. He just called me and asked me for a read this afternoon. So I heard in his voice a little bit of concern. Okay. I'm not Yeshua. Okay. I only get messages through his energy. Okay. Now I did a read for him maybe 2 months ago. I think it's been 2 months since I did a read for him. I talk to him periodically. He'll call, ask me how I'm doing, and I'll say, "How are you doing?" I'll never forget this read that I did on him. Okay. I'm not gonna say his name. I want him to join my channel one day. He's a really nice person. He just is around a lot of confusion. Okay, confusion is real. The spirit of confusion is real. And he just told me something, and I was driving, and I couldn't believe what he just told me. When I did his reading, and this wasn't like the first reading. I've done so many readings for him, but the last two readings that I did for him, I noticed this energy I was pulling that was around him, and I couldn't figure out. We could not figure out. I pulled sex trafficking. Okay. Hi on earth. I hope you're doing well. I pulled sex trafficking, and I'm just like, is he sex trafficking? Okay. And then I'm like, no, it's not him, it's somebody around him. So when I was pulling the energy, I could have swore it was a friend of his. Okay. Come to find out, he told me just a few minutes ago that it was his father-in-law. Okay. And his father-in-law is in jail. They just arrested him here in Florida. Okay. His father-in-law was pimping out his own girlfriend. But come to find out, this is where I seen the sex trafficking, because I couldn't figure out who was sex trafficking. Okay. Because I'm like, are you sex trafficking? I asked him straight up. Okay. When I do my reads, you guys, I don't hold nothing back. Sometimes there's words that come out of my mouth and I just say them. Oh yeah, wow on earth. That's what I just said. I almost got in an accident when he told me. I had to pull over. And I couldn't figure out who was trafficking. Okay. I'm like, I keep pulling trafficking for him, and I'm like, who's trafficking? And I said to him, I said, are you trafficking? I mean, and I don't get no information on people I read. Okay. If I have did a read for you, comment below. I just go on and start reading. Whatever I get, I get. Okay. When I did his, I got trafficking. Okay. And it was about 2 months ago, but I got trafficking for him two times. I think it was 2 times I got trafficking for him. And I seen somebody going to jail, and the person that I seen going to jail was his father-in-law. Okay. He said to me, he said, my girlfriend's father just got arrested for trafficking. Okay. And the girl was a minor. So my thing is, did the father know that she was a minor? Yes, he did. Okay. Did the girl tell him her age? I don't think so. But I do feel like he knew this girl was not of age. Okay. So my thing is, if you're out here trafficking people, I mean, because trafficking is very real out here, you guys. I don't want people living in fear, but it's very, very real. Okay. And obviously I see it when I pull energy, okay? I see trafficking. And I was shocked when he just told me that his father-in-law, and I seen somebody around him, I described the man to the T. And he was like, I'm going to call you later on today at 3 o'clock because I need another read, okay? And the thing about it is, he did not know. He did not know that his father-in-law was trafficking, okay? Pimping the girl out, okay? Now, was he a pimp? I don't believe he was a pimp, but did he want easy money, fast money? Yes. And the easy money and fast money was this girl, okay? And wow, that's a lot to swallow, okay? But he just got arrested for trafficking. He's not getting out, okay? Because they don't play with trafficking. And the county is Polk County, okay? And he didn't even tell me. I knew he was from Polk County, okay? Because I said, are you from Polk? There's different counties, and I was picking up Polk County for some reason. Polk County is a county here in Florida where there's a lot of trafficking going on. Because Florida is a transit state, and Polk County is a small county. It's not a big county. But they have had some big trafficking busts in Polk County. It's like certain areas, especially when there's a lot of drug activity, and there's a lot of drug activity in that area because they're known for drugs. You see a lot of trafficking, okay? Near Orlando, yes. Polk County, yes, on Earth. Polk County is by Orlando, okay? Orlando, Florida. And you have a lot of people that come to Orlando, Florida, and on vacation, okay? It's a big hot spot for human trafficking, okay? So, yes. So, Polk County is not in Orlando County, Kissimmee County, but is near there, okay? It's a smaller than Orlando, but Orlando is a hot spot for human trafficking. And I couldn't understand, and now I understand why Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, is going after Walt Disney World, okay? Because I'm like, this man has a vendetta for Disney World, and I couldn't figure out why. Walt Disney was a trafficker himself, okay? Yes, Disney. They even had people that work in Disney that work. They were workers, okay? For Disney, it was a big sting operation, and a lot of people got arrested. But now I know why Ron DeSantis is going after Walt Disney World, is because I was like, why is this man, if you see he's running for governor, president of the United States, and I'm like, why is this man have so much hate for Disney? And it's because of the human trafficking, okay? The sex trafficking, the human trafficking, you guys, is unfreaking real. You could be in Disney World with your child, and there's so many things that are happening, okay, from the workers that were working there. I don't know if there's still workers that are there that are human trafficking, but I wouldn't put it past them, because you go where the children are, okay? Schools, amusement parks, okay? So people insert themselves in these kind of places because it's easy access to children, okay? So just be mindful of this, and talk to your children about human trafficking, because human trafficking is very real on every level. In the schools, we just had where there was 2 teachers that just got arrested in Hillsborough County, and this is happening everywhere. This has been happening for a very long time. Was having sexual relationships with students, okay? Yes, Disney in California too. Yes, 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 on Earth. I couldn't understand. I'm like, why is this man going after Disney? Okay. Literally, he's going after Disney. And you never had a governor go after a place like this, okay? And Ron DeSantis is going against, and he doesn't say it. He needs to just say, look, I'm going after human trafficking, sex traffickers. That's why I'm going after Walt Disney, okay? Corporation, um, because of this, okay? A lot of human trafficking, a lot of sex trafficking. Um, I mean, they had the hugest sting operation in Orlando of human trafficking. I mean, it's unreal. So these kind of people insert themselves in certain environments so they can be around children. And then it's so sad because you're at Disney World and your children are just having fun. You're having fun with your family. Yes, trap doors in the bathrooms. Yes, 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 yes. I really believe that Disney World, underneath Disney World, is a tunnel. I truly believe there's a tunnel. You guys, I've been saying this for a very long time. There's tunnels everywhere. There's tunnels in every state, every country. There's tunnels. Okay. Yes, and trap doors. Okay. Even in the I was in, I'm gonna say it. Me and my daughter was in a rich area. I'll never forget this, you guys. I got goosebumps just talking about it. Me and her was in a rich area, and she loves Lululemon. Okay, Lululemon. Anybody know about Lululemon? Lululemon is they sell yoga pants, they sell clothing line, and I'm gonna say this is for entertainment purposes, okay? Because I'm I'm poor, okay? But Lululemon, I went into Lululemon, right? And their pants, they go up in prices. So I'm in Lululemon with my daughter, and this is in a real rich area. It's called Hyde Park in Tampa. And she says to me, she says, and she's 18, she says, Mom, can you come in with me? I go into the dressing room. I got chills just saying this. I go into the dressing room. I swear, you guys, I wanted to push the mirror, okay? I was so, you guys, I see dead people all the time. I was so terrified of me opening that mirror and seeing what's on the other side, because I didn't know if I pushed that damn mirror or try to open the mirror, where it would lead me, okay? Yes, clothes. So, Lululemon is a clothing store, okay? So I said to her, I kept looking in the mirror. She's like, Mom, why you keep looking in the mirror? But she asked me to go inside with her while she tries the pants on. So I went inside. She's 18, okay? But I still went inside with her, and oh my God, the mirror and Lululemon, I'm like, what the hell? So I had this really weird feeling over me, and I'm like, Giselle, we need to hurry up, okay? And the mirror in Lululemon, it looked like you can like push it, okay? Or open it, either or, okay? But I wasn't trying to find out that day what was on the other side of that mirror. Because it was just me and her. And I was just like, if I open this mirror, or if I even push this mirror and say it just opens, okay, what are we going to do? Okay, we can scream, but if somebody's on the other side, they could just grab us, okay? And there's two of us. I mean, who knows, okay? I'm just saying, who knows? But I did not like that feeling. And that is the first time I ever felt that in a clothing store. Lululemon, okay? I felt not right. I felt unease. And my daughter was like, Mom, just wait. Let me try this. I was like, okay, Giselle, try it on. But I felt like somebody was watching us on the other side. It was bizarre. And I may sound crazy for this, but I really feel in my heart that there was some kind of access in that Lululemon store, okay? And they get people all day coming in and out of there trying on clothes, Yeah, I did the right thing on Earth because I was with my child. Now, if I was by myself, maybe I would have pushed it or try to open it and do a live right there. Okay. So if I was taken, um, everybody would in the world would know I was taken. Okay. But I had my child there. So my first thing was my child's safety. Okay. But going back to this, when I did that read for my friend, I called my friend because he's a regular client. And what I mean regular is I do reads for him often. And I said human trafficking, and you guys, I was spot on. And I'm not trying to brag or nothing. And I ask myself sometimes, am I doing the right thing? And today, not just today, but other days, I get validation all the time. So I know that I'm doing the right thing. And the thing is, this individual, because I'm not going to say his name, in my heart, I really feel like he did not know that his father-in-law was trafficking. Okay. But his father-in-law was trafficking his girlfriend. Okay. Sometimes these people out here, these men call them their girlfriends. Okay. This is what I'm seeing, that he calls her his girlfriend. And he wanted quick money. So the quick money was to pimp her out. Okay. Now, knowingly or unknowingly, obviously if he got arrested, she didn't want to get pimped out. So I don't know. Okay. I don't know the circumstances of the case. I'm going to get more information on it. Because he was just arrested. Okay. But I was like shocked that his father-in-law, because I described his father-in-law, I said light-skinned guy, African American, older than you, man, and he was trafficking his girlfriend. So I don't know if he knew her age or not. Okay. But he's in jail, and that's where he should be, in jail. Okay. And also I want to talk about this video. This is something I've been trying to get out for a while. We keep hearing about P. Diddy Combs. Okay. I did a video on P. Diddy. I did a lot of videos on P. Diddy and the circumstances around P. Diddy. And you guys, I was spot on. If you go to my video that I did 4 months ago for P. Diddy Combs, which he is a human trafficker, and he is a human trafficker, a sex trafficker, and he is another Ghislaine Maxwell. And what's that other guy? That guy's name, Ghislaine, and the one that hung himself, but he didn't hung himself. He was murdered. He's a human trafficker, sex trafficking, and all that. Okay, with minor children. Yeah, even if he went along with it, she's still minor, so he will be charged for trafficking. Epstein, yeah, Epstein. So we got another Epstein, you guys. And my thing is, we have a whole bunch of Epsteins out here, but the problem is, it's the ones that get caught. Okay. And it's too late because there is a lot of victims that come with it. Okay. And Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell have been doing this for quite some time. Okay. They're traffickers. Okay. If you want to call them elite, call them elite. Okay. It doesn't matter. They're traffickers. Okay. So we're going to call them what they are: sex traffickers, human trafficking. I mean, Ghislaine Maxwell is out here in society, and you don't think she's going to do it again? I mean, come on. Her dad was in the Mossad. Okay. If any of you guys know about the Mossad. Yes. Richard Branson. It's so many of them, you guys. And we had R. Kelly that got arrested for underage girls. Now we got P. Diddy Combs. Okay. He's a rapper. If some of you guys don't know of him, he is a, he owns a record company called Bad Boys. Okay. Entertainment. Sean P. Diddy Combs. I did a video on him 4 months ago, and I said that there was gonna be an underage girl that comes out and says what happened to her. Okay, she comes out and she says what happens to her. Okay, she was only 17 at the time. This is his second lawsuit, but fourth victim. Okay, there's so many victims here. Tom Hanks, Oprah, The Rock. There's so many, you guys. If you guys knew that this world is run by pedophilias, okay, this world is run by pedophilias, okay? There's so many of them, okay? And it's just hard to swallow that this world is run by pedophilias, okay? And P. Diddy, Sean P. Diddy Combs has been doing this for quite some time. So he has some dead bodies, okay? Dead people, because I did a read on Kim Porter. He off Kim Porter, okay? He was the reason why Kim Porter died, okay? He just had somebody set Kamora Lee's house on fire, okay? These people think they're untouchable because they have money, but they can be touched, okay? Just saying. So the 17-year-old girl came out. I'm gonna talk about Sean P. Diddy Combs. He's up there with Epstein, you guys. There's so many victims. There's female victims, there's masculine victims. When they talked about Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, we only heard about the female victims. There's male victims out here because Ghislaine Maxwell, she liked little boys, okay? She didn't like girls. She liked the little boys, okay? And then that place they had on the island in the Bahamas and in Miami, okay? I couldn't figure out why they had that chair. It looked like a dentist chair, okay? Because they didn't want bodies to be identified, okay? Just saying. But we see what happened with Epstein. He was murdered. They said he hung himself in a maximum security prison. I mean, come on, you guys. Yeah, a lot of rappers, young rappers that come up in the industry, even, I wouldn't even say rappers, I would say entertainers. It could be comedians, rappers. I mean, it could be anybody. Actors, actresses. There's a price they have to pay to get in for the fame. And it's crazy because a lot of these people do have real talent, but the thing is they have this talent, but they get into Hollywood and the things they have to do to make millions of dollars is sacrifice their morals. Literally have to sacrifice their morals, okay? It's crazy. Okay, when I did the read on P. Diddy Combs, every time I see this man, you guys, there is blood on his hands and dead bodies, okay? There's not just victims that are alive, there's dead victims, okay? Dead people, okay? Yes, P. Diddy is over the rap thing. He is. And Harvey Weinstein, we all know about Harvey Weinstein. This is what I'm trying to tell you. There's going to be so much coming out, you guys. And this is not just P. Diddy Combs, Harvey Weinstein. There's so many of them, okay? There's entertainers, there's politicians. I mean, this world is truly run by pedophiles, okay? This is not, and we got to look at it, it's not just masculine pedophiles, it's also feminine pedophiles. Now Naomi Campbell, okay, she's a model. She was involved with Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. She was recruiting the girls, the models, and then they were being taken advantage of, okay? And she was a victim herself, Naomi Campbell. And just like P. Diddy Combs, he was a victim himself, okay, of Clyde Davis. So this goes, and yes, the Clintons, Hillary, we can't forget about Hillary. Hillary got caught. Hillary's aide got caught. Remember when that hurricane happened in Haiti? Hillary's aide was caught bringing the children from Haiti. Okay, Hillary's aide, Hillary Clinton, and Bill Clinton. That's why Bill Clinton, and if you looked in the Epstein house in New York in Manhattan, he had a picture of Bill Clinton in a blue dress and red shoes. Okay, so this tells you a lot that Bill Clinton likes to dress in women's clothes. Okay, and he was trying to say, okay, I have something on everybody. Okay, but this world is truly run by pedophilias, and it's scary in one way and it's sad. But if you teach your children and your grandchildren to be careful, okay, and I mean, it's sad that we have to, even when they go to the bathroom, like my daughter always has to go in the bathroom with my grandson. I mean, it's crazy, okay? But there was a girl that got raped in McDonald's. She went, and little girl went into the McDonald's bathroom and she was raped. A public bathroom, you guys, okay? So we got to teach them about this, because human trafficking, sex trafficking, I mean, there should be a crime on human trafficking and sex trafficking, but how is it going to be, how are they going to, like, they don't care because they are the traffickers themselves, okay? So if they say, okay, we're going to do a thing on human trafficking and sex trafficking, half the politicians, half the people in the entertainment world, I mean, I can go on and on. It's not just America, it's everywhere. But I'm just saying, we're in America, but if you're in foreign countries, this is big. Okay, this is big. It's going on everywhere. People are getting sold, okay, and people are getting trafficked, okay, and this is every single day. Oh my gosh, every second of the day. Okay, this is very real. This is real out here. If you have children, you have grandchildren, you have a wife, a girlfriend, you got to talk about this stuff, okay, in your home. This is a conversation we all need to have in our homes, okay? It's happening everywhere on earth. And I remember I did a video on Miami, Hawaii, and Maui, and I kept seeing a rabbit, okay? So these people have masquerades, okay, in castles, in buildings, okay? Yes, babies are being farmed too. You have a lot of stuff going on out here, okay? And it's very real. And these are conversations we definitely need to have. And this, it has to stop, and we have to stand for something, because if not, we die for nothing. I mean, and people out here talking about this, continue talking about this. All those missing children in Hawaii, where are those missing children? When I did the read on those missing children, oh my God. In Hawaii, I kept seeing rabbits, and I'm just like, why am I seeing rabbits? Okay, and I see them hunting these children down. I see them selling these children. I see they look like castles, okay? They're buildings where they have these parties. This is what I'm seeing. And they wear masks, okay? Like masquerade parties or something, where they have masks on, and there's so many stuff going on in the killing of these children, okay? And it's crazy, okay? They're killing the children. Some of these children are being killed. Something with their blood. I'm hearing bloodline. I'm also seeing masks. Like, you know how if you would go to like a masquerade party, but the people that are going to these masquerade parties, there's children being sold and traded there, okay? Like commodity, okay? And then some of the children are being sacrificed, okay? Wow. Whoo, this is deep, okay? So the thing with P. Diddy, because I'm going to go back to P. Diddy Combs, he's a Jeffrey Epstein here. Why hasn't he been arrested? Okay, the girl Cassidy that came out and said what happened to her, she was being sold off to different men, and there's video because he records every sexual act that he does with these big parties. They're being recorded, okay, because he likes to go back and watch it. Okay, he gets off on watching it. Oh my God. But there is recording. This is what I'm saying. When I did the Kim Porter video, there's so much recording, there's so much evidence out there that, I mean, all they have to do is go to his location. Okay, he probably moved it now. These tapes, okay, they're in the, I see a whole bunch of tapes in his floor, where his floors are. Okay, and the FBI has so much information on him. So my question is the FBI a part of this trafficking ring? Okay, just saying. All right, because obviously he's being watched for quite some time, but he hasn't been touched. Okay, but he will be touched, because I do see something happening very soon for him. He was with a minor. She was 17 years old in his studio in New York City. He flew the girl in from Michigan in 2003 and gave her drugs and alcohol. This is what they do, okay? This is why I say, if you're ever somewhere and you have your drink, never lay your drink down. I mean, this is crazy, okay? And obviously he knew this girl was underage, okay? Yes, you can't trust the 3 letters I just said. You can't. And she was saying that P. Diddy and his CEO at the time, Harvey Pierre, the former Bad Boy executive, both raped her, and she was unconscious. Okay, she was in and out of consciousness. So they gave her something. So they're using a particular drug, and to have these girls and boys in and out of consciousness, because they have to have them in and out of consciousness. Okay, this is not just an energy thing, this is also a sexual thing. Okay, and I said this 4 months ago. If you go back to my video that I screenshotted this morning, I said this 4 months ago, that an underage girl will come out and accuse Sean P. Diddy Combs of molestation, and he also traffics people. Okay, human trafficking, sex trafficking, I mean, all that. And he has dead people that he actually took out. Okay, he just set Kamora Lee's house on fire. Okay, she and her children could have died. Okay, but he feels like he's not touchable. So obviously we know that there's more to this and more people involved in this for him not to be arrested. Okay, just saying. But human trafficking is real. Sex trafficking, harvest trafficking, I mean, all this organ trafficking. I did a video on the Summer Moon Wells case. His organs was taken out. They look for, see, these people that do this have a particular skill. Okay, like in the movie Taken. Okay, this is an organization. Okay, and they're good at what they do. Okay, especially with the sex trafficking, human trafficking, organ trafficking. I mean, this, if you think about it, this organization, like I said, once again, these are entertainment people that you guys look up to out here, politicians that you look up to. Half of the politicians right now in Washington, D.C., if we knew that they were involved with human trafficking, sex trafficking, okay, organ trafficking, okay, we would not have no government. Okay, just saying. Okay, even the FBI, CIA, this thing runs deep. Okay, when I did that video about that boy with Ronnie Lawson, the sheriff over there where Summer Moon Wells went disappeared. I could not believe how many children went missing in that area and the surrounding area. Okay, a lot of children, and a lot of the children, I noticed there was a pattern. Their ages, okay, 15, 16, 17. Okay, that's where they felt, I guess, they're the most healthiest at for their organs. Okay, the one Spanish boy, they took his organs out, you guys. Okay, he was walking home from the store and his organs was removed. Okay, I seen him like around 3 o'clock in the morning standing by my bedroom door, and he wanted to talk, and he has crossed over. But I was so tired that day that I was just like, I can't get up and do, talk to a person that's already crossed over. Okay, so the next morning, because it was already morning, I talked to him and he told me his story, and then I just went on my live and I told his story. Okay, so this is happening all around the world. There's tunnels everywhere, you guys. Even the Pope. How many people went missing in Vatican City? Okay, the Pope's involved with human trafficking. I mean, everybody's involved with human trafficking. The Queen was involved with human trafficking. Okay, I mean, I can just go. The presidents of the United States are involved with human trafficking. I mean, I can just go on and on and on. Politicians, entertainment, people you guys look up to. I mean, it's sad that you look up to these people, these trifling ass people. Okay. But I don't want to keep doing reads on P. Diddy Combs because I could do a read on him every single day. I don't even like the energy surrounding him and the energy he gives off. Okay. But he is a Jeffrey Epstein, and he has a lot of victims, like R. Kelly. During the time R. Kelly got arrested, R. Kelly didn't think he was going to get arrested because all of them was involved, even Jay-Z. Okay, Jay-Z is another rapper involved in sex trafficking and human trafficking, and this will come out eventually. This will come out. Okay. There's so many victims, okay? And my thing is, why hasn't this man been arrested, okay? He's saying people are coming against him, but people are not coming against him. I mean, he was a victim himself by, like I said, Clyde Davis, okay? So he became the victim, and now he's a perpetrator, okay? So he needs to go to jail for what he has done. And for Kim Porter's death, because Kim Porter is dead, okay? Biggie Smalls is dead. There's so many people that are dead by the hands of P. Diddy Combs. And I said it in my video, you guys. I said it 4 months ago that there was a girl, multiple girls, but there was a girl, she was just waiting for the right moment. And Cassidy was the one, okay, that opened the Pandora's box or down that rabbit hole, okay? But my thing is, Cassidy, she took the money, okay? She took the money. She could have saved so many victims if she didn't just take that money and went to trial. Do you know how many Justin Bieber would have came out? Okay, Justin Bieber. There's a video with P. Diddy Combs and Justin Bieber and P. Diddy Combs, Sean Combs, whatever he calls himself. He goes by many different names. He has so many different names, okay? P. Diddy Combs says that he has Justin Bieber for 24 hours. He's basically telling the pedophilia world, okay, they use signs and they use colors. They use symbols, okay? These pedophiles, they use symbols. They use like the one lady that follows me, and I found out that her husband's a trafficker. They use abbreviations. Like one of the girls was a black young girl, so they put BYG, okay? And then what they do is they film these children playing. Like, you know how your children will just be playing with toys, or your grandchildren playing with toys, and they're actually advertising these children by recording them just playing with toys. If you ever go on YouTube and you go down YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and you see a child just playing innocently, you need to call the police, okay? Because that's not innocent playing. That is advertising a child, okay? And that's what I seen with the one lady that hit that like button of mine, okay? And I started following her. When I followed her, what I seen, I could not unseen anymore. There was 3 children, 2 girls and 1 boy. And they were just playing like a normally children would play. And the one girl, if you would have seen her eyes, I mean, her eyes said it all, okay? The eyes are definitely the key to the soul, okay? And the girl was screaming out for help, okay? And this lady has been stalking me ever since. Her husband got charged with pedophilia, but she knew he was a pedophile, okay? He liked to be around children. And then she found out, I guess he molested one of her grandchildren or one of them children they had. I don't even know how they got these damn children. And she got a divorce from him, but I can't shake this woman, okay? This woman has been following me. She follows me on Facebook. She follows me on YouTube. She's from Tennessee. How I found her is I was doing that video on Summer Moon Wells. And Summer Moon Wells is still missing, okay? Summer Moon Wells was around a lot of pedophilia, a lot of pedophiles. In the area that she went missing, Tennessee, they have human trafficking, organ trafficking, sex trafficking, drug trafficking. I mean, I can go on and on and on. Harvesting. I remember when I did Summer Moon Wells, I kept seeing a book, okay? They have books of the children, pictures, their ages, okay? I don't even know how you can... There's some kind of organization where there's books where they're looking through the books and they're picking the child they want. I mean, you can't make this up, okay? It's crazy, okay? Crazy, 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 crazy. And they have these parties, they're masquerade parties, and I see them with masks, and they look like castles, okay? The buildings look like castles, okay? In the United States and outside the United States. And they have these parties, and during these parties, these masquerade parties, they're having orgies, they're trafficking children, they're murdering children, okay? All kinds of things. And something with their blood, their bloodline. I don't know what it has to do with their blood, okay? Drinking the blood, okay? And Pacific children, they keep alive because of their bloodline, just saying. Energy harvesting is real, okay? And P. Diddy Combs will be going to jail. I do see this, you guys. I did a video 4 months ago, and I said this girl was going to come out. Tennessee, Summer Moon, all over Tennessee, okay? Summer Moon Wells went missing from Tennessee. The lady, she's from Tennessee, okay? She hit the like button on my page. I'm going to tell you a little bit about her story. She's following me now. I know she is. She hit the like button on my page. And normally when you hit the like button, you guys, I don't go to somebody's page, okay? I was drawn to her, okay? So I went to her page. She had 3 videos, okay? And she talks about the 3 videos. She's talking about what happens after life, the death, after what happens after life, death, how we ascend and all transition and all this stuff. But then I go to the one video, and there's 3 children in the video. 2 of the children are her grandchildren. The other girl, I don't know how the other girl's related, but she is a victim of sexual abuse, okay? And I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Then I went to the husband's channel because I was being led to the husband. When I went to the husband's channel, he has some boy. Okay? I don't know who this boy is, but obviously there's some trafficking going on, okay? Yeah, the Chrome, okay? And Wayfair was involved where they were shipping children in the containers. You guys, this is real. There was a girl that was in a mall in Texas, and I never forget watching her story, and I was like, oh my God, this girl, she's lucky to be alive. Okay. Um, and she said she was in the mirror trying on some clothes, and somebody came out, opened the damn mirror, and pulled her in. Okay. And she was in a tunnel with a whole bunch of, this is underneath a mall in Texas. And she was in where they were selling children were tied up. I mean, you guys, you can't even make this into a movie. Okay. The woman, she's I shared her photos. She wears different wigs. She opened up like 4 Facebook accounts. She's following me on Facebook. She's following me on Instagram. I really don't be on Instagram. I'm only on YouTube. I have a Facebook account, but it's not for my channel. It's just for like my friends and my family. And she opened up so many fake accounts to follow me. Okay. Does she live in Tennessee? Yes, she lives in Tennessee. When I did the Summer Moon Wells case, she started following me. Oh, you're not far from the Summer Moon Wells? Wow. They have some evidence for Summer Moon Wells. They're holding on to the evidence. I'm just waiting for it to come out. I think I said in the video for Summer Moon Wells, I said some dates, if you go back, that we will get some information on her. Because there's a lot of people that she has came across that are sex traffickers, that were pedophiles. I mean, she wasn't the only victim, okay? I believe her brothers were victims too. And I also believe that Robin Lane, you guys remember Robin Lane, was involved, because Robin Lane is a trafficker, okay? Robin Lane lied. She traffics children, okay? She goes and does missionary work, and I said this from day one, and I will continue to stand on this, you guys. Robin Lane lied, okay? She lied, okay? They need to find the remains of Summer Moon Wells. I said when I first did her read, I felt like she was still alive, okay? Then when I continued to do her read, the church is involved. I also ran, who else did I run into with the Summer Moon Wells case that was trafficking? Elizabeth Hoffman, and who else was it? Thomas Friss Jr. and Thomas Friss Sr. Now, how do I know this, you guys? I'm not from Tennessee, okay? I'm just an average girl, a psychic, medium, whatever you want to call me. And I went down this rabbit hole, and these are people. And how do I know that Thomas Friss and them were members of another church that was affiliated with Summer Moon Wells? How did I know all this? Okay. But there's a lot of human trafficking, sex trafficking, organ trafficking in Tennessee. I couldn't believe I was being followed in the library. No, not the library. I was in Barnes and Noble, and I was going down the feed of all the children that I was picking up on after I did that read. And there was a man in there, okay? He was following me around in Barnes and Noble, okay? He was undercover. And my thing is, I haven't did nothing wrong but speak out about this. And why are you following me around, okay? I'm helping you solve a case unless you're involved. Just saying, okay? I'm helping you solve a case. And obviously they know what I was looking at, because they can get into the computers, the software. So where are all these missing children? Okay. If you follow me, okay, because he was following me, and obviously he thought that he probably was like, this girl don't even know she's being followed. I know I was being followed, okay, in the Barnes and Noble, okay, and it was a Caucasian male. He had a hat on, okay. He looked like he did not belong there, okay. Everybody that was there, I was pulling his energy. He even walked by me, okay, came by the table I was sitting at, going down the feed. I did a live in there of the children, okay, in Tennessee that are still missing, unsolved cases, okay, that were human trafficking, organ trafficking, and sex trafficked, okay. And then I seen where some of these children were taken to Michigan, and I'm like, what the hell is in Michigan? Okay. One of the black girls that's still alive, she was trafficked to Michigan, okay. So they have a big trafficking, and this is everywhere, you guys. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's just not in Tennessee, it's not just not in Florida. It's everywhere. They have a big trafficking, sex trafficking, human trafficking, organ trafficking. Oh my God, I can go on and on and on. It's everywhere. And then they have these people out here. When I noticed him in the Barnes and Noble, I'm just like, what are you doing in Barnes and Noble? And then I have helicopters flying over my place. You guys remember that? I had helicopters flying over my residency, okay, by the way, when I did the Summer Moon Wells case. So obviously I found out some truth, okay, and I exposed it, okay, and then I was being followed because of it. And I'm like, damn. Then I had this crazy lady, Elizabeth Hoffman, following my pages, okay, and I shared to you guys who she was, her pictures, her page, okay, her 2 grandchildren and some girl. She left her husband because he was touching children, okay, and he has some boy, and I'm like, how the hell, who's this boy, and how does he have this boy? And when I went to his page, he has the boy have a YouTube channel, and he's playing with toys, okay. I just infiltrated a sex trafficking ring, okay. How many other people have infiltrated sex trafficking rings on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok? Okay, there was a gamer guy. He infiltrated a sex trafficking ring, because when you're on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, you think these games that they're playing are just innocent. Okay, they're not innocent. This child, this little boy, and her 2 grandchildren, Elizabeth Hoffman, and the other girl, which I don't know where this girl is now, okay, which if the FBI are following me, they obviously know they could just follow my page, go down that rabbit hole, and you would see that this is not normal. This is human trafficking and sex trafficking, because they see it every day and arrest these people, okay. Her husband obviously was charged with something because she got divorced from his ass. And I'm really thinking that I exposed her husband, okay, and then after that she got a divorce, okay. That's what happened, okay. And the crazy biddy won't leave me alone, okay. And if you're on here, Elizabeth Hoffman, comment below, okay, because you know I'm telling the truth about your husband. He's a sexual predator, and he's involved in a sex ring. They have it on YouTube, where they have the children playing like they're like regularly playing. You guys, you know what? I'm going to go to her husband's page. I'm going to find him today, and I'm going to share his page, and everybody in the world needs to watch it, okay, if it's still up, okay, to see what I'm seeing, because I know I'm not crazy. And it's a sex trafficking, okay. He's playing with toys. He looks about 9 or 10, all right, and he's videoing this boy playing with toys. Obviously he's advertising this boy, trafficking this boy, and this is her fucking husband. Excuse my language. I'm so mad when I keep talking about this. I'm going to see if that page is still up, because I'll be shocked to see if that page is still up, okay, because it should have been taken down after his ass got arrested, okay. Just say Elizabeth Hoffman, I know you're listening to me. I'm not saying you had anything to do. Shoot, who knows? You might have had something to do with this, okay? But you need to comment below that your husband is a pedophile, okay? And I went down the rabbit hole, okay? Because you're involved in some kind of way. Because you obviously knew that he was doing some creepy stuff, okay? Because if you see the one video, she made sure she didn't record him, okay? She left his ass out the recording because I wanted to see his face. Because if I could have seen his face, oh my God, I could have pulled so much energy from him, okay? Picked up so much energy from him. But this woman won't leave me alone, okay? Elizabeth Hoffman. Let's all say hi to Elizabeth Hoffman. Hi, Elizabeth Hoffman. But I just want to tell you guys, human trafficking, sex trafficking, we shouldn't live in fear, but we need to be smart and talk about this stuff because this stuff is very real. When I did a read on one of my regulars, and I call him my regulars because he is a regular person that I read on, called me and said that his father-in-law was just arrested for human trafficking. And I told him in 2 reads that I did for him that he's around somebody that's human trafficking. Okay? And he was like, you were spot on. I even described the man to the T. So now he's arrested, and that's good. So at 3 o'clock, I will find out more information about his father-in-law. Okay, his girlfriend's father that was with the underage girl. But in Tennessee, there's FBI field offices everywhere in the world. But the way I seen these kids get trafficked in Tennessee, because Summer Moon Wells was sold. Remember with the red barrel, and they had the for sale sign, okay? And I also seen her picture in the book, okay? There's some kind of black book, okay? Before her disappearance, she came from foul play from her father. Her father was molesting her. Then she had neighbors molesting her. Then she had her father's brother molesting her. I mean, this is crazy. For drugs, okay? For drugs. And we have Candace out here. We have the dad out here. We have Robin out here. I mean, this is just crazy, okay? And then we have Robin Lane in her church that was a trafficker, okay? That did this for a living, okay? She would go to South America and traffic children. I told you guys, Robin Lane is guilty. Her ass needs to be in jail. Candace needs to be in jail. Don needs to be in jail, okay? I am not here, you know that. But Elizabeth Hoffman's husband is a freaking trafficker, a sex trafficker, human trafficker. And all she did was hit that like button, okay? And she brought me right to her, okay? I couldn't believe what I seen, you guys. I'm going to go today and see if I find her husband and her husband's page. If his page is still up and running, I will screenshot it, and then you guys go there and tell me what you guys see. Because I know I'm not crazy, okay? I know what I'm seeing is human, advertising a child for sex trafficking, okay? And it's very sad, okay? And that agent that was following me, shit, I'm help solving crimes out here. I need to get paid, okay? I need to be on the payroll for real, because I'm bringing this to you guys. But when I did this Summer Moon Wells case, I wasn't doing that for clout and all that. I was trying to help solve the case, okay? That's what I was trying to do. Because some people start their channel on the Summer Moon Wells case, and I was drawn to Summer because there's so many Summers out there, okay? And her story is horrific, okay? Just like a lot of other kids' stories are horrific. And she's still not found, okay? And nobody has been arrested for Summer Moon Wells' death, okay? But obviously, she was molested from Don, and Don even said it. He said that he knows a place where they sell children because he has been there before, okay? He said it while he was in jail being recorded. Now, this is interesting. When Don said that when he was in jail, he knew he was obviously being recorded at the time. So was he scared to say it out in public? So he said it in jail because he wanted us to know? Or he was just that freaking stupid, okay, and didn't think that we would hear that recording, okay? It's either one of those, okay? But he said that, and I heard that he tried to sell his other children, okay? Just saying. I mean, this is crazy. But I feel like we will find out some, in the TBIA over there in Tennessee, okay? With Ron Lawson and all them. Ron Lawson's son is a pedophile. Ron Lawson himself, the sheriff over there, is a pedophile himself. And his son is a pedophile. He messed with a child in his church. Okay, they all are affiliated with the same church. Just saying, okay? So that girl that came out and said that she was being molested, she wasn't the only one being molested, okay? There's other victims here with Ronnie Lawson and his son, okay? His son is a registered sex offender, and Ronnie Lawson should be also charged as a sex offender. Also, he is involved with organ trafficking, okay, human trafficking, sex trafficking, and drug trafficking in Tennessee. Okay, Tennessee is a lot of stuff that be going on in Tennessee. Rural Tennessee, you gotta understand. It's easy for them to traffic drugs because of the rural areas. They know people ain't coming up there in the rural areas, okay? The sex trafficking, the drug epidemic up there is unfreaking real, okay? And Summer Moon Wells, to get to her house, is so secluded. So obviously it's somebody that she knows, okay? Now there's so many theories out there going around that she wandered off with the dog. Okay, if she wandered off with the dog, where's the scent of the dog, okay? And then her family sold her. They sold her, okay? That's why she had the red barrel for sale, because they wasn't selling the barrel. They were selling Summer Moon Wells, okay? Just saying, all right? But I just wanted to talk about one of my regular clients that I do read for. I'm not going to say his name because I don't know if he's on here. Just told me this morning that his father-in-law just got arrested for sex trafficking and human trafficking. Okay, so everybody out here can be touched. Okay, so just if you're out here sex trafficking and human trafficking, you need to stop, you need to repent, and you need to tell the other ones that are doing it. Okay, because we need to shed some light on human trafficking, sex trafficking, organ trafficking, because it's very real out here. Okay, she has some really crap people in her life. Yes, Summer Moon Wells had, oh my gosh, so many wolves around her. And I believe that her brothers too were molested, okay? And then some people were saying that, oh, there's so many theories out there, but we will get some tangible information on Summer Moon Wells' case very soon. Trust me when I say this, okay? We will get some tangible evidence for the people that have been not forgetting this girl, okay? We have a troll on my page, Molly. You can kindly, if you don't like what I'm saying, Molly, you can kindly get your ass off my damn page. Okay, just saying. There's no interstate close to most of Tennessee. That's why it's easy to traffic, because they know people are not coming in and out of there. Okay, you have to know the terrain over there. She has some oh, I don't know about the Elizabeth Smart case. Okay, these people that are in this church, Molly, you can stop following me. If you don't like what I say, don't watch my page. Okay, don't listen to me. Obviously there's something that you like that I'm saying, or some kind of truth. Okay, that's why you're following my page. Okay, Don knew. Okay, I don't care what nobody says. Don said he didn't know. Don knew. Don said when he was in jail, he'd been to a place where they sold children. Don was trying to sell his own damn children. He did sell his own children. His oldest children and his other children. Okay, they were pimped out by Don and Candace Wells. And then he was molesting his own daughter. I mean, just crazy. And Candace, people say, oh, don't blame Candace and don't blame Don. Oh, obviously, it was happening under your roof. So you have some kind of accountability to what happened in your home. And then some of the pictures of Summer was actually her brother. Okay? It's just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for joining my live and listen to me rant. Yeah, we got trolls on my page. This happens all the time. You guys, I had Candace's Candace's sister that went missing's husband joined me one time on my live. So this doesn't bother me. Okay? Doesn't bother me at all. So we will hear something from Summer Moon Wells' case, and you will get caught if you're out here selling children or selling anybody. Human trafficking, sex trafficking, organ trafficking. You are touchable. Don't think you're not touchable, because you're definitely touchable. Okay, you guys? All right, thank you on Earth. Thank you guys for joining my channel. I'm sending you guys nothing but love. Love, 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 you guys. And just be mindful and have these conversations, because you have to have these conversations. Don't be naive, okay? And I will also find Elizabeth Hoffman's husband and share his page, so you guys can go down the rabbit hole with me and see what I'm seeing. Okay, you guys? Yes, Don and Candace are guilty. Okay, they're guilty because they sold their daughter for drugs. They're guilty because of who they were affiliated with, all the stuff that happened to their children. Okay, not just Summer. This, don't forget, Summer had brothers. Okay, and the brothers are in state custody. Okay, and then Robin was trying to get the brothers. I mean, Robin, what were you trying to do? Were you trying to traffic her, Summer Moon Wells' brothers? Just saying, okay? But I'm glad you guys joined me. Thank you on Earth. I'm sending you guys nothing but love this Friday morning, afternoon, night, wherever you guys are at. Just have these conversations about human trafficking, organ trafficking, sex trafficking, all kinds of trafficking out here, okay? So have these conversations, because it's real. This guy never thought that he never thought, because he kept saying, I don't know anybody that human traffics. Well, your father-in-law is a human trafficker, okay? I'm glad you caught my live too, you guys. All right, I'm sending you guys love. Bye, you guys.